Hi, I'm Barry John, and we are dropped right into the middle of it. I'll let my co-commentators introduce themselves.
It's Laylight, again. There he is.
It's Solitaire listening to Another Green World by Brian Eno.
So, welcome to level 23. The players the people paying attention to the thread may have noticed I've mentioned this level a couple of times in the thread about how it's a little odd.
It's kind of dark in here.
It is dark in here. In fact, the level name is an acronym for I wish I had more lights. But it's a bit more... Okay, there's no source of energy in this level. That's what I'm going to say, straight up.
Okay, just gonna go right out with that, huh? Alright.
Yeah. Oh, you told me about this.
Yeah, pretty much, because, well, there's no energy... There's no reliable energy drops from enemies. There's no energy corridor. The game gives you a Vulcan cannon and a bunch of ammo at the very start, because that's the way this level's going to be.
Okay. Well, that certainly lets you know about those guys ahead of time.
Yeah, but this is me trying to deal with them before I get over to that section.
Oh, neat. You can actually use the rolling, the pitch and yaw. You could pilot that guided missile the same way as your ship.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually seen anybody do that.
Oh, but I've
Neat.
done it a few times.
Yeah, for a while there, I thought you could only control them with the arrow keys, like the six directional movement, the same way as the normal ship rolls. But I didn't realize you could rotate them too. That's good to know about.
To be fair, it's not something that really helps with the guided missile, except, because you're still limited to the 4 directions in terms of turning radius. So being able to roll around a turn can make it a little bit tighter.
It'll at least adjust the camera for you a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Gauss cannon's doing miracles for you.
There's a reason why it's the best gun in the game.
Well, I don't know what you killed over there, but you sure got a lot of points for it.
2 more of those guys that fire smart missiles. That's what I killed. But yeah, trust me, when you're playing through this game, you're going to be swimming in Vulcan cannon ammo.
Yeah, I don't know to what extent it was intentional, but it sure seems like the amount of resources you got in the prior level was kind of there to set you up for this one.
In a way, yeah, but, seriously, there's another Vulcan cannon, just sitting there in addition to the one in the front room. They making sure you have the kinetic guns.
I guess since there's so little of an energy drop, too, that also means you can't use the energy to shield transfer device either.
No. Which makes, oh. There we go. Just shoot you.
Yeah, because there's a certain point in this level where you're just probably never going to be above 100 energy anyhow.
No. But that's me using the seeking aspect of the smart missile's secondary hit to my advantage for once.
Yeah, thankfully it seems like they're more interested in dodging projectiles that came directly from your ship than those homing projectiles.
Come on, there we go. Sorry, just firing stuff off there because I want to deal with those homing hulks and making sure that they stay dead.
Yeah,
And
that's
once
one
it-
thing Descent doesn't really need is resurrecting enemies. Closest thing it has is those spawners.
And that's just me taking care of those homing Hulk enemies.
Well,
so
I mean, also on the plus side, when you're using explosive weapons like this, you're pretty much just gonna reduce everything to giblets anyway. So that aspect's already taken care of.
And me forgetting, I actually have to pick up the blue key at some point. And hey, Earthshaker missile just lying out in the open.
Well, I guess that is an option if you're desperate, if you're out of ammo. Or if you
Well,
just see a giant group of enemies that you want to take care of all at once for efficiency's sake.
Well, I wasn't expecting the guy to jump right out of the door there. I was expecting to fire the Mega Missile into that room and just take out all the random little guys that were hanging out as well. So, it took one on the chin for the team. Congratulations, random enemy.
Well, I guess that's the developers playing around with those AI preferences once again. I guess that was an aggressive green homing Hulk instead of a sniper one.
But, yeah, we're over halfway done through the level already. Now it's just time to find the yellow key, or the yellow door.
Leaving those Vulcan rounds on the ground for later, I guess.
Yeah, but honestly, like, I'm not ammo dependent for the rest of the game. Alright, so I'm not certain if I show it off on this run because it's a one-time only event. But give me a second here. I know I actually point out the pieces to it. So, in the back there, you can see there's those enemies and a bunch of stuff there. And you see I've got the Vulcan cannon equipped rather than the Gauss. But all the way back in behind there's a hidden corridor. And at the back of the corridor, you can see there's a switch. You hit that switch, and it sets up a timer. There's a door just below me. One second here.
Oh,
Actually,
I'm surprised I didn't do anything.
No.
Seemed like a prime opportunity for grabbing the red key to take down some of those grates or something.
Oh, there we go. Go down here, go up, and I can't do it. That is one time, unless you abuse the, putting the words, dropping the signs on the map, the markers.
Well, I think you'd have to get in there first to do that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. But the idea is that, like, if you don't drop a marker on that first door when you open it up, then you can only open up the...
Oh, for the first door, you mean, not the second
Yeah.
door way in the back.
Yeah.
I see.
It becomes
So
one of
what
those
did you-
things. Sorry,
What
Solitaire?
did you miss out on? What did you miss out on with that door?
Not much. Cloaking device, some missiles that I don't really need. It's just, for completionist sake.
So you're saying you didn't miss an Earthshaker in there?
No. And the important part about that invincibility is being able to eat a smart missile to the face.
Yeah, it looks like it knocked you back a little bit, and that was it.
Oh, that's weird. Where is everybody?
There's totally going to be a surprise party when you get back out, isn't there?
Yeah, but I just have to go, what am I looking for here? Oh, there we go. There's...
Oh,
What, a surprise party?
so that was one of those triggers that only goes off if you fly through it in a certain direction, then.
Yep.
Okay.
And expanded room. Now that is the way out, but it's also one way, not multiple ways. And me abusing foreknowledge. Run there, run back, grab the cloaking device.
Yeah, I mean, you can always spot stuff like that by firing flares around into the walls, but part of this is just like you're just going to know about it after you've played the level once or twice.
I'm surprised this level has any light sources in it, given the way you talked it up.
Well, I was surprised too, but like I could have sworn it didn't have light sources either, but it turns out it actually did, and that you'd have to, be using the flare or the headlights all the time.
Yeah, it seems like that's mostly just an issue if you go crazy with the Gauss cannon and spray it all around and hit the lights with it.
But that is that. It's time to make my exit.
Well, I'm proud to say you did make that look easy.
Of course I make it look easy. I spend way too much time making these things look easy. And there's the exit. I will see you guys all next time when we hit the final world. Any last thoughts before we hit it?
It's the final level, not the final world.
We're both correct. You'll see why shortly. Or maybe even next week.